Let's get things rolling. I'm ready, man. I think we're about to have a whole new vibe because I've been thinking about this for a while.
About what? Yeah, Nick was telling me about it.
The energy in our thing, and like I just feel like we talk right, but
it's not energetic.
I think I'm gonna start causing problems. I'm gonna start causing havoc up in this joint. Here we go.
Darren's job, but okay.
What's poppin' party? Already!
I'm so sorry.
Here we go.
I'm so sorry.
Take Drake.
Oh!
Go ahead.
Here we go. Here we go. What's poppin' party people? For those who are new, welcome. And for those who aren't, welcome back to another episode of Z Suite, the podcast where we have everyday conversations with your everyday Gen Z kids. I'm Wilmer. That was loud. Oh.
I'm Bronwyn.
I'm Cameron.
And today, we don't have Mr. 4x simply because he is a no-show.
Wow. I wasn't going to put that out there, but okay.
I mean, is he here?
No.
Okay, so then he's a no-show.
I was just going to be like, hey, you don't have him today. Okay, cool.
Well, is he here?
All right, bro, go ahead.
He's a no-show. So instead...
All right, relax.
Okay,
go ahead.
All right. We have our good friend from freshman year of high school. Technically, you're not a guest because we don't have all four original people, so it's like you're like a
stand-in.
We have guests though. Like when I wasn't there, like Serena was a guest.
Yeah, I feel as though I get it. Anyway, we have Nick Laludez with us today.
What it do?
Man, welcome. Thanks for
feel very welcomed.
Helping out in our times of need. Love this. Is that a Target?
What?
Thing? What's behind you?
A blanket with a bunch of donuts on it.
Oh, I thought it was a
donuts
symbol.
Target symbol.
Yeah, bro.
But introduce yourself, man. Give us a rundown: age, height, weight, social security.
You want the 3 numbers on the back of my credit card too?
Hey man, money's money, bro. It makes me happy. Let's go, man. Let's and go ahead, take it away, Nick.
So yeah, Nick Laludez. Height, I don't know, I'm like 5'7", 19 years of age now. I've been blessed to live that long. I don't know what's going on in my life right now. To be honest, right now, all I'm doing is like virtual classes. I work at a restaurant now, and if I'm not doing that, I'm usually just like working out or just chilling at home.
Good man. This man
is working in a restaurant, getting that bread. Okay.
Yeah, bro. Stack your bread up. Don't spend it. Stack it. Unless you're gonna put it in stocks.
That's stacking. I consider that stacking.
I should live by that. Unfortunately, I eat my money, as my mother likes to say. But
someone vacuuming?
Appreciate it, buddy. Thanks, Dad. I appreciate it. Okay, someone else take it away.
I was also actually about to ask Nick. So like, so you're at MC, right?
Yeah.
So then, how is that like virtually? I know you've been there for I think like two-ish years. So
I mean, I really haven't had too much of a problem with it. It does get frustrating at times when like I feel as though I need like extra assistance and then like it's just not there. So like when that happens, you kind of just have to fall to like Google or like if you can like text another classmate in the class, but like sometimes emailing professors isn't really ideal. But most of the time they'll like get back to you and they'll ask you to like come into a Zoom meeting or whatever. But they're usually pretty good about it. But I mean, I've had like an alright time overall about it. There's not really too much I can complain about. The only thing that I don't really like is how like some of the classes are structured, because a lot of the classes are just structured around like straight content. And
that's heavy.
Yeah.
That's like mad heavy.
Yeah, and like the whole time they're just lecturing you about content, and there's not really any room for like provide like actual examples. So like when it's
Oh,
time to like
right.
go into like work, it's like you're kind of on your own to figure out how to like get into it instead of like having that initial step of the professor being like,
Working
this
through
is
examples
how,
and stuff like that.
yeah, like this is how the problem should go.
Now, do you think that that would be different? Like, I guess your problems with you said it was great, but you said you had problems. Do you think they'd be different if you were going to a 4-year
An
university or
institution?
college? Right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, I mean, that depends. Would I still be taking virtual classes? Because if that's the case, then probably
Yeah.
still be the same problems. I'm sure
Right.
people are having these problems everywhere with virtual classes, like college or not. I'm sure like high school students feel as though they're struggling in the same ways.
I remember when
So
Nick first went to MC, what, junior
yeah,
year of high school?
yeah.
Hey, you left me, dude.
And I was about to say it was one of the saddest.
Everyone was hurt.
Like,
Bro,
everybody was hurt, bro.
you were my lunch buddy. We used to
Every
hang out in
Yeah.
Miss Wagner's room.
Every
Yeah.
homeroom, the homeroom teacher would be like, we would scroll down, it'd go Luludes, and then it'd go, wait, how does the alphabet go? It'd go Leon, and then it'd go Luludes, and then we'd have to say, Nick isn't here anymore. He is
And Wilmer would shed a tear every time.
every single time. My heart would drop. Man, when you left, oh my God, I was so. Oh.
But then I came back.
Then you came back, and life was great. You know what I mean? Like as future.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when you left, I sat alone for lunch for like a whole year.
That's depressing.
That sounds really sad.
I'm
Well,
just kidding.
that can't be
I'm
true,
just kidding.
Cameron. Yeah,
I'm just
I don't
kidding.
think that.
I know you guys have seen me around at lunch. I just was emphasizing how much of an impact Nick had in my life when he left.
Oh, thank you, Kim.
When Nick left, there was no more Daily Wilmers. There was no more, best time. Nick really put me on the map within Montgomery County, man. And
everyone was like, "Hey, you're Daily Wilmer."
Yeah, I would
From
go to
Paint Branch, Springbrook.
Right. I would go to parties and be like, "You're Daily Wilmer." People I don't even know be like, yeah, I am.
Welcome the attention.
Yeah, man. It put me on.
It was the start of the Z podcast, and you didn't even know it.
On the low. But set things in motion. You used to do gymnastics. Now
I did.
Now you don't. Would you like to give a little synopsis or story on how you got
Whoa, big word.
How I got into it.
Thank you, Cameron. I've been working on it. I've been reading.
Nice, man.
How I got into it. So this is what my parents tell me. But from a very young age, apparently, I have always been a very energetic child. So when I was like a toddler, they said I was running before I was walking, but I would like climb on the backs of furniture and just like surf on like rocking chairs. So they were like, all right, we need to get this kid like in a sport doing something. Like, yeah, he can't be running around the house like wrecking it up. So I think I did like mommy and me classes when I was like super young, and then like one of the coaches like spotted me off like some like classes that I was in and was like, yo, like you should try out for the team, like you've got potential. So that's basically how it started. And I stayed at Fairland Sports and Aquatics.
Fairland, right?
Yeah, for like, I don't know, maybe like 11 years, 12 years, around that. And then I had to switch gyms because my head coach, he wasn't happy there anymore, so he ended up switching gyms. So I went to a different gym.
With him or
nah, he went to a gym called Preston, and I actually went to the owners of Preston. His brother owns a different gym called Paragon, and I went to that gym.
Got it.
Yeah, and I stayed there for about 2 or 3 years. And yeah, I mean, although I don't do it anymore, I still feel as though gymnastics was like a crucial part of my life. Like in and out of the gym, it taught me like many things, many life lessons to just carry on through how I go about day to day.
Why don't you do it anymore?
Well, gymnastics is a very like cutthroat sport. It's either like you got it or you don't. Because like to get a scholarship, you literally have to be the best of the best.
Last time I checked, that was you and Donnie.
I mean, trust me, Omer. There's much better people out there that you wouldn't even know. It's
Well, yeah,
very,
I don't
it's
know
a,
the gymnastics world, so
yeah, it's a
But
very
it's
like
still-
underground world. Like if you're not in it already and like into it, you're not gonna know. It's just like I don't know the like skill gap between like me and like people who are actually like D1 good, and it's just like crazy.
But it still takes a
So-
lot to like to because I mean I know for me, someone who didn't do gymnastics but did like, you know, stuff like flips, like tried it out on my own in my backyard. It takes a
Yeah.
lot to overcome like new tricks and like throw new things
Yeah.
because
A lot of it is fear control. It's a lot of
Right.
it is just pushing yourself to do the next thing. Because if you're always scared to do something, you're not going to progress anywhere.
So
That's
now
deep.
I have a thing, right? Whenever I go to throw a new trick or something, it's like either I'm gonna do it or I'm not gonna do it. And if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it in 1, 2, 3, go, like right now, full out. Like that was my mechanism to learn the things that I did. Now I'm very curious as to like how did you get over those fears of throwing something new?
Well, I mean, I started from a very young age, so all of those fears kind of went away after a couple years. Because when you're young, I mean, they don't go away completely, but you know, they diminish.
That's crazy.
But
Okay.
yeah, so like, I mean, when I was very young, like trying new stuff, of course, you're just gonna eat it and like it's gonna suck. And like, there was a couple times where I was just like, I don't know if I want to keep doing this.
Really?
But you know, you get back up and you keep going. And I think by the time I was in like 8th grade, like 9th grade, I just didn't care what happened to my body. If I did something like I was like, if I'm gonna do this, I'm
Wow.
either gonna like get it or I'm just gonna eat it. And like if I eat it, I'll just get back up and try it again.
That's a pretty heavy mindset. Cause
Yeah, that's pretty brave.
I
Because
mean,
you
Yeah.
as
like
someone like as
throw a
as
double
someone
and be
who
over.
Does
I mean, I've landed on my neck multiple times. Go
Yeah,
ahead,
that's-
woman.
No, I was just saying, like stuff like that, bro. Like I now phase me every single time. Like the thought of me doing a flip and not landing it right and my
It's
neck
scary.
snapping
Yeah.
is which is really what prevents me from doing it in the first place. On the trampoline,
Yeah.
like at Sky Zone, bro, you'll catch me doing, you know, backflips and stuff all the time. Like I'm less
Because you know you're not gonna get
Yeah.
hurt
right. Like
that bad.
The last time you went, you didn't do
Cameron-
anything.
can't, bro.
Well,
That's not the point. That's not what we're talking about right now, bro. Like I don't even know the last time I went to Sky Zone. Plus,
That was
I
like-
was a lot
I was
bigger
like-
at the time, so you know, I'm
Years ago,
how many years ago?
like 2 years ago,
Like,
probably.
therein lies my point.
Yeah.
I'm a different breed now. I'm a different man.
Uh
Not really, but
huh.
you know, it is what it is. But I forgot
But
what we
yeah.
were talking about.
a lot of it is just like how comfortable you are with your body just not feeling normal, because there's a lot of things that you're gonna do that just does not feel right.
I
And
was
you
always
just have
so
to
amazed.
be okay with it. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying I was always so amazed at just like the things that because I think a lot of people, especially in high school, like in our age, you know, when you think of cheerleaders and you think of gymnasts, like it's females.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I think
There's a
like,
huge stigma about that.
yeah, and to me, I mean, regardless of whether you know you want to consider gymnastics and cheerleader a sport, like it really is
That's a sport,
like,
yeah.
the amount of effort and time and like the things that you guys do and the training you have to go through to me is just is like, you
Definitely.
know, nothing that you know I've ever done. Like I can't you know pull myself up on the ring.
It's intense.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Like,
that's
it's
just
intense,
crazy to
dude.
me. And every time
Yeah.
when I see your highlights and like I'll see, I mean, because you and Donnie are really the only like male gymnasts that I know like personally and like actually talk to.
Yeah.
I mean, I see your guys' highlights and what you guys or what you did and what Donnie does currently. Like, it blows my mind every single time.
You got a
I
helmet?
can literally watch
Yeah.
the same thing over and over again, and I'm just like, that's crazy.
Wait, so where you watching these
Yeah.
highlights at? Like you got a huddle or something, bro? Like
I mean, back in the
and like circle
back-
in
back-
and like
back- I mean, we just used to take like videos of each other. I mean, like,
I mean, I've seen you do like some of your videos, but
yeah, I mean, like at competitions or like in practice, like a cell phone is very advantageous because you can see what you're doing like as you're doing it. You can
that's tough, right?
manipulate your body differently by looking at what you did wrong. Because gymnastics mainly is just body control, like how you throw your arms, how you move your hips, shoulders, like legs, everything plays like a factor into how the skill works.
Would you want to go back into it?
Um, as of right now, I don't know. Like my body would definitely be feeling it the next day if I went back into it right now, because that training schedule is very rigorous. You know, you're in the gym 4 or 5 days a week for 4 hours
Mm.
every week, all year. And it's nonstop, you know, no breaks for holidays, no nothing. And now, like, I mean, I still try to work out, but it's definitely not the same as
Right.
going into practice. But I mean, if I had the opportunity to like go and do gymnastics for like a school with a scholarship, like, I mean, yeah, of course I'd want to do that. I mean, I enjoyed my time in the sport, and like if I could have continued, I would have. But you know, not everybody gets to, and I mean that's just like another life lesson that you learn.
I feel like we're talking to a retired professional athlete. It's like the tone in his voice and the way he's describing his past times, even though it was only like
Yeah,
3 years
dude.
ago.
I was in there. I was in that sport for like 14 years of my life, 15
That's
years of my life.
now I remember when I went out and I did like I didn't actually do gymnastics. I went to open gyms in my backyard, and those are mine.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right, and I remember after like a day, because I'd be out there for like 4-ish hours, like you were saying, like even after one day, like the next day, dude, like even as a child, like
It's brutal.
my body hurt, like it was
Yeah.
like I was struggling to walk, get up out of like anywhere, like how I guess. How do you deal with that? Because it's like I can't even describe it. It was so extreme
Um.
everywhere.
Well, I mean, it depends. Like when I was younger and we had to do, I mean, you always have to do strength conditioning, but when we would do strength conditioning, of course it's a struggle because you're just learning how to use those muscles and you're just building them. So the next day you're going to be feeling sore, but as you progress in the sport, those like feelings of soreness kind of don't, like, they're not as prevalent because you're
Right.
used to it. And like most of the time when you're feeling pain the next day, it's like something like that you shouldn't be feeling. Like my junior year, I was having some major back problems, and there was like a bunch of guys on the team that were just having back problems, like they're having like hairline fractures in their spine, and like,
Wow,
yeah,
that's serious.
yeah. So um I mean, like, you kind of just deal with it, like you do what you can, and like basically what I would do is I'd go and I'd practice for what I could, and then like my back started to hurt, then I'd take a break, ice it, and then move to, because there's events that you can do that aren't stressing on certain parts of your body. So once my back would start to hurt, I'd move to like a different event and then do that, and then hopefully, I mean, I'd stay on there for a while, and then by the time practice was done, go home and do the same thing the next day. But
oh,
sorry, for a while though, like with my back injury, sometimes you just don't know, like you don't know what's going on until like you go in and get an MRI. Like I got an MRI and they said like nothing was wrong, but I was still having like severe back pain.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you talked about, um, using the muscles and learning and training, and I think a lot of people. I think this is it's not that it's not as serious as athletes, but I still think it's like the same concept and geez, Wilmer, as in my dad making all this noise in the house, man. Um, I mean, Bronwyn can definitely like attest to this. I mean, with singing, I mean, it's really like all the same thing. It's not,
Yeah.
you're not, breaking your neck, trying to hit
Well, yeah, and to even talking
trying to
about, I
hit
was
a
gonna
note,
say,
but
like, when you're talking about video recording and you hear something, I mean, when I record
yeah,
myself singing, I'm like, oh, nope, need to change that vowel, or that needs to be more open, or I need to put more air through that. So yeah, I think it's with any like craft like that, that's so like tedious.
Precise.
That yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of the same stuff applies, even though it's a different type of application.
yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely think that people overlook a lot of things, but everything is just so similar. And like when I was in high school, I mean, for me, I did choir, band, and lacrosse, and
Hmm.
I didn't realize how much of a team choir was maybe into like my junior and senior year, because I mean we were put in a group where Brown was in there before me because she's a lot better than I am.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
um, but in acapella, I mean, you have 21 to 24 kids, and you miss one person in that group, it just throws off. Like it can
Yeah.
really throw off the entire thing. And for a basketball team or a football team, when you're missing a player, that messes up the groove too. So
Well, if I may add to that, that's the thing about gymnastics. Like it is a team sport, but it's not at the same time
That's what I
because
thought. Yeah.
you're competing essentially against yourself and like others to be better than them.
mhm.
But because you're competing to like gain awards for specific events, and then there's this thing called all around, which is like your scores totaled for all of the events. But on top of that, there's also like team awards, which is like that's what like college is basically. The way you like win meets is like the team wins the meet by like a combined score of like they put like three gymnasts up for one event and they count those three scores for that event and then they add that to the total team score. So that's why like gymnastics is sort of like both an individual sport and a team sport.
So
Yeah, I
like
just
Almost
found
swimming,
like
that
almost like
out.
track. Yeah.
like
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, swim,
And
anything
cross
where you have
country.
individual events. Yeah.
right. I just found that out. Well, gymnastics wise, of course, like track. I mean, I've been watching track, but gymnastics wise, be I forgot that it is similar to track in the sense that of the events, and you as an individual can move on and not your team.
Yeah.
Because that's what happened to Don. I don't mean to keep bringing him up, but
No, go
um,
ahead. He's
um,
a excellent source of,
trying to have
you
him
know.
on. Donnie, if you listen to this, man, boy, trying to have you on for out here on the move. But no, I mean, when he told me, he said that he made the NCAA championship, but not Ohio State, and I was in my head, I was like, well, how does that work? But then I forgot that you know
Yeah.
you as an individual can.
I mean, and yeah, and like as like so growing up with Donovan, I actually used to be better than him
Oh wow,
when
way to just put
when we
that
were when we were youngins.
way to just put that out there. Jeez. All right,
Yeah.
so
No, that's very
go ahead,
interesting.
wrap him up, Nick. Wrap him up, Nick.
No, I can't talk too much smack because he did he put in his work and he went places and you learn to like I don't want to say deal with that because you just learn to like support your team. Like you learn to be okay with not being the best and you learn to support your team through like whatever happens. Like and that's the thing that I really appreciate gymnastics because no matter like the skill level between like teammates, everyone was always like there for each other. They're always cheering on like the worst guy or the best guy. They're always there to like give out pointers to whoever needs it. And like it really just feels like everyone's just like one big like supportive family.
Right.
I really
I
feel like that's
mean,
an important like life lesson that a lot of people struggle with. Like they feel like they have to succeed in order for them to be happy. And like I guess we talked about this like in middle school, like the type of mindset that you have, like a positive and negative mindset, where you can be happy for someone even if you don't achieve personal success, and I guess I see that like that flaw or that learning curve in a lot of people.
Yeah. I mean, it's all about short term and long term goals. Like, of course, I wanted to get a scholarship and, you know, proceed throughout the years, but you have to set realistic and long term goals and be okay with like what's happening and like what you can achieve.
Well, outside of gymnastics, um what are your short term and long term goals now?
As of now,
Yeah, like in this moment, and everyone, you know,
all right,
do a
short
round
term
robin.
goals.
Round table.
I'm trying to stack my bread up. That's a short term goal. Start saving. Um, I don't know what else is short term. I don't know. I guess like I'm trying to become
But
like
it doesn't really have
more
to be short
healthy.
term and long
Yeah,
term.
yeah.
I mean, you can just just like what are your
Just goals in general.
yeah, whether it's
All
the
right, yeah.
gym or
I'm trying to,
trying to get
stack my
more.
bread up. Hopefully save for like a car or like move out, get an apartment. I'm trying to become like healthier as a person.
Mm.
I'm trying to get back on my run game because, I
Ooh.
really hate running.
Yes,
Running
sir.
is
See,
the
I
worst.
never like knew you as a
Yes,
runner,
sir.
like to ever run, like ever.
Yeah, I mean, I'll run a mile, but like outside of that, can't catch me running, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I've never
Facts.
like seen you run like for
Yeah.
exercise.
I mean, we're talking to the fastest man, like just
All
about the
right,
fastest
no, but
man.
Yeah.
but I was just saying like,
The blur. It's literally that's your nickname is the blur.
The blur.
but like I've never like Nick works out a lot. Like he work like I always ask him like when he does to work out, but like in that I never see running.
Bro, 'cause
Yeah,
running
I
ain't the
mean-
move, bro.
I mean, if you don't like it, you don't have to do it. There's plenty of
I
other
know.
ways.
Of
Exactly.
course, you can burn like calories through and whatever you need to through lifting as well.
Cameron and I,
Yeah.
Cameron goes, Warmer, let's work out. I'm like, "Ah, I gotta go
Dude,
with
that was
Cameron.
fun. You asked me. That was fun.
So
You
we would
enjoyed it.
go. We'd go to a field. He'd bring out the cones. This man, do a stretching or whatever.
That was fun though.
First one, right? Let's just say, right, this little cone drill. He'll do it.
That was
like
a good.
that.
That was a good joke though.
He'll do it. Easy, right? Like that. And I'm here.
Wasn't it?
Can you slow down? Can I see it? Can I see it again? Because then I do it like slow. This man would run. He'd be like, "All right, we got 20 hills. 20 hills?
No, nah.
What do
Those
you
are
mean?
like those are
What do
steep
you
hills too. Those are
mean?
steep hills. But you did it though. Like I was actually really proud of you. You did it. Like and
Man.
even when you said that you weren't gonna do it anymore, it was like, nah, I'm done. It's time to go. And I was like, nah, bro, like finish it. You're like, I gotta finish it, bro. Like, that was good. That was good.
I mean, of course, I'm gonna complain, but I'm gonna complain while I finish it.
Yeah, no, that
My
was good though.
God.
Like respect.
I hated doing it with you, man, because you would just. I hated it. I hated it because I didn't like putting in the work, but I appreciated it because you made me want to push myself. And at the end, like when we were doing it like consistently,
Right.
there was results. Like you could see results, and I could
Definitely.
feel the results. So I appreciate it, but I hate you at the same time.
Dude, you got so much better though. Like for real though, like I'm actually very, very proud of you. Like good job.
Thank you, coach. Sorry, Nick. I think I cut you off, but anymore.
No, you're good. But for I guess longest term goal that I can think of right now is just like getting like a bachelor's, getting a master's, and then getting like a successful job, and hopefully settling down and raising some little children.
Some little Nicks.
Nikolai.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What are you majoring in?
Right now I'm looking at aerospace engineering, and then I might get a minor in some type of programming.
Nerd. Oh, sorry. Oh.
Yeah, you have a double
what do
major
you-
too.
yeah,
don't even.
yeah,
don't
yeah,
even.
yeah.
Mr.
Relax.
French.
You
Oh,
I'm
no,
not-
no.
You
An
don't sleep,
engineer.
and all you do is school.
I'm not an engineer though, and that's like serious.
You're still computer science. Like
Yeah.
That's
don't-
more nerdy than
Yeah,
being an
yeah,
engineer.
But he's still a nerd. He's still. I'm gonna stick with it. He's still a nerd.
You have
Hey
Disney
Cam, it takes a
pins.
nerd to
Okay,
know a
no,
nerd.
Wilmer. Don't attack him for his Disney thing.
Sorry, I didn't mean to offend all the Disney fans out there. Sorry, but Bronwyn, what are your goals? And then, if you could be a Disney, I'll just say character because I don't want to just box you up and say princess. Because
If I could be one, oh gosh, that's very
it could
specific.
be Cruella de Vil. Like I don't know. But
I'll answer that one first. I would be Belle because I feel like that's what fits me the best.
Belle, can I get a refresh? Because
Why?
my Disney princess.
Yeah.
Because she's the only one that's smart. She reads.
But like,
Isn't that what?
who's Belle? Like that was my question.
What
Like,
Who's
movie is this
Belle?
from?
can you refresh my
Beauty
Disney
and the Beast?
princess? Oh, okay. See,
Oh, yeah,
Does it
yeah.
say
I
Seriously?
Beauty and the Beast?
Okay.
Okay.
I never. Really
I always
watched
think of yellow when I think of Belle.
Yeah,
'Cause of
she
the
just has the
yellow
yellow
dress.
dress. Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say that's how I remember her.
Yeah. But anyway, goals. I guess short term, getting literally through this week because I'm almost done with the semester.
Oh, I heard that.
Thank goodness. And then long term, just getting a career, getting my master's degree after I get my bachelor's degree. But that's what I'm working on right now. So I guess, yeah, always being healthier is always a goal. Building more friendships, becoming a little more comfortable with myself. That's always a goal. So, yeah. That was a very specific question, Wilmer, about my Disney princess or Disney character.
I kind of want to know, like, what I mean, on top of your guys' goals, like, what Disney character would
Disney
you
character do you want to
be? Yeah,
What I want to be, or who am I most related to?
Yeah.
both actually. I both.
Oh.
Oh man. Gotta think about this one.
Who am
That's
I?
a Disney knowledge right here.
I think who am I most related to would
Quasimodo.
probably like be my man. Not funny. That's not. I'm not laughing, bro. Laughing.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead.
I don't know. I'd probably. I don't want to go no more. Like I don't know. I don't want to go
I
no
don't
more.
know. That's just.
Who am I most related to? Honestly, if Pumbaa, right, had
Pumbaa's tough.
Timon's brain,
Attitude.
yeah,
Mhm.
it'd definitely be a combination of the two of them. Who would I want to be?
Big decisions.
Very big decisions.
Low-key, my man's Kristoff. I ain't gonna cap.
He is
Cave
kinda
Cat from
tough.
Frozen.
Yeah,
Yeah, tough.
You know, determined.
he's set. Like he's
right?
Yeah.
He talks to animals. Like that's lit. I mean, kind of. He doesn't really talk to animals. He talks to Sven. And he makes his own voice.
Sven's
Mhm.
tough.
I think that's very enjoyable. I don't know. That's all I got. Should I also answer the goals question, or are we moving on from that? Like I'm a little.
Oh, I want to know your goals.
I mean, give me a
Go
goals.
ahead,
man.
Wilmer.
As you know, as everyone said, of course, we want to be healthy. I've stopped so far. I've only been 5 days or 4 days technically, but Monday through Thursday, I've cut out eating out. So
Good
I
for
missed
you.
out.
Nice.
Good for you.
That's a very big thing for me because I
Yeah.
passed by a Chick-fil-A and
Okay, well, you're not Darren. You're not Darren Chick-fil-A obsessed.
Number
but
four?
yes.
His cup
be
on the
like-
his bedside, man.
It'd be Taco Tuesday, and I'd find every excuse to go to Cafe Rio. So it saves my pocket and benefits my stomach. So,
Yeah, it's
sorry.
no sugar. It's no
Uh,
sugar May in my house right now. It's been 2 days.
Oh no!
I don't know if I could
That's
get through
hard.
that.
Yeah.
That is
It's
hard.
That's hard, dude.
It's like, well, I mean, we can still have like fruit and stuff, just no cane sugar.
those
I
are
say like
natural
fruit. Like
sugar,
fruit for
yeah.
me, probably the hardest part about that.
Yeah, we're having fruit. We're having fruit.
Okay.
It's just no cane sugar, like processed sugar. Sorry, one more.
That's really good.
Okay. But yeah, right now I'm just bettering my body really because my mental. I'm honestly like my mental health is like it's fine. Like I'm straight, bro. I'm great. I'm living life. I can't complain about anything. And so long term, I guess this is kind of long term. I mean, finish school, like yeah. But honestly, I want to get into voice acting, and I want to be a studio musician. Like I want to. When you hear, the next Star Wars in the next 10 years or whatever, and then you hear that trombone solo during a fight scene. I don't know why there would be a trombone solo
I
during a
was
fight
like, yeah.
scene.
We'll write one
I
for
want to
you.
I want to be the one to perform the movie soundtracks. Like I don't want to make them because that is a lot of work. I just want to play. I really enjoy
That is a
playing.
lot of work, actually.
Not that I can't do it, but that's a lot of work. But yeah, then of course have Lil Wilmer.
Lil Willie
number
do.
5. Okay,
Lil
not Lil
Leon.
Willie do. Heck no.
Lil Willy Wonka.
Ew, stop. No. Cam was the only person. He'd be on the
I
lacrosse
stay
field.
calling you that.
And he'd be like, yo, Willie. Like,
You're gonna be like, hey, bro, stop calling me that. I'd be like, all right, I got you, Willie. I got you.
yeah, and then the next week, Willy Wonka. Like, oh my goodness.
Cam's always looking to troll.
Bro, it wasn't even like that. It was just like, like, that's Willie. Like, I can't even explain it.
Here we go. Okay. Child, anyway. Go ahead, Cameron.
Well, I didn't hear the Ludus's, Nick's,
Disney characters?
yeah,
Mhm.
Disney roster.
All right. Who am I most associated with?
Associated.
I don't know.
Pixar counts too, right?
Yeah, does that count?
Disney is Pixar. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like associated with probably like maybe Sully, just because he's a hairy dude and he's laid back. Mike's always like up in his grown. Mike's like, bro, Sully's just like chill, bro. Like
Who's your Mike?
who's probably you.
I was thinking the same thing.
But who would I want to be the most? It's a hard question to ask. So many good examples to follow. I guess what's the dad from Lion King? What's his name again?
Mufasa?
Mufasa. Yeah, I'd honestly
sounds
probably
good.
want
Say
to
it
be
again.
him.
For real?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean he's
he died.
Minus the
yeah,
chick.
but like
The living
he's a cool
version.
dude. Like
That's true. Yeah.
My
He
man
very
just popped up in
honorable,
a cloud.
strong leader.
Yeah, he did. He was in the sky. You're right.
Star.
That was crazy.
It's Wilmer's favorite movie.
Of all time.
Well,
Nothing beats it.
I love Lion King.
Nothing beats it. I think if I played it right now, I could literally do every word, like every
word in it?
line, like from the movie.
That's tough.
I've watched it.
I had the VHS of it. That's like one of my like prized possessions.
I used to. Yeah.
I think I
Yeah.
have that still. I have the VHS of
Does
Monsters
anyone have
Inc.
a VHS player?
I actually do.
Really?
I do. Yeah.
We
It's
used
so
to, it
good.
doesn't work.
Isn't that so weird that kids today don't even know what a VHS is?
I know, right?
Well, the
Like,
weird
that's
thing is, like, they're not even
insane.
putting CD players in cars anymore,
That's
Yep.
true too.
which is
Right.
ridiculous. Like,
Does
CDs are
yours
not
have
that
one?
old. What'd you say?
Does yours have one?
No.
Are you sure it's not in the glove box?
Yes.
Why would a CD
Well-
player be in the glove compartment?
I could check. I don't think so.
Well, in my dad's first Jag, the CD player was in the glove compartment.
Oh well, no, it's a new car, so I don't think
That's
so.
a Jag though.
Or
Right, but it's Jag.
actually, I don't even know if it. Hold on. You guys talk amongst yourselves.
Oh my gosh, I feel like it.
Okay. I mean, I could share my Disney
Your
list.
goals
Yeah,
and your
your
Disney
goals and
list.
your Disney character.
I thought my dad was inside the house. I was gonna ask him a question. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay. It's just kind of hard to. I don't really have. I'm gonna stall because I don't really have one who I want to be. But it's kind of deep. But I guess one of the characters that I would associate the most with would be Maleficent. And just like
Interesting.
that's interesting, right? That's deep,
Yeah,
right? I
I
know,
was like,
right?
interesting. Like from the original or like the new movies,
I would say the new one.
because she's really an in-depth character in the new ones.
Yeah, and that's because I
See.
think because in the old one she's like more like haha I'm evil, but now
Yeah.
in the new one she's like
Aha,
you know.
I'm evil. Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, just because like I don't know, just there's so much to unpack there, but I'll try to give a short version of it because just the way that she reacts to like not being accepted in as like who she is, and um just like by those around her, and having like that dimension of the people and the place and the culture that doesn't accept her being integral, I guess, to her values in her life, and you know all the other stuff. So I could go forever. But yeah, Maleficent. And then for the one that I want to be, that's hard.
I just got some news.
What's up?
The CD player was actually in the trunk of the car.
Whoa, that's kind
Yeah.
of interesting.
That's foreign.
Yeah, like you have to
Yeah.
like
Yeah, you have to
open
like
the
get
trunk
out,
to,
and then
like
if you want to skip, you have to stop and then go back and then
Well,
change
no, like
yourself.
I mean the if
Control.
once you because well, you can't really see it, but oh, you kind of can right there.
Nope.
Sorry, this is completely not what we're talking about anymore.
can't see.
That's a CD player right there, and I think it's a 5 disc CD player.
It's a lot of
but,
this.
You would load up your CDs. I believe you load the CDs in the trunk, and then in the front of the car, like on the dashboard, or like on the steering wheel, you were still able to
You
Okay.
can
skip and control.
That's cool.
Interesting.
The what you wanted.
Cool.
Carry on.
No, that was great. You stole it for me. I would probably want to be oh dude, what was his name? Big Hero 6 is part of
Is
Disney,
that
right?
Yeah, it's Disney Pixar. Yeah.
But is it, I was trying to think, is that Pixar or Disney? I think it's Pixar.
Oh, I
Disney
should have
is
said
Pixar.
that.
I would be,
I thought it was Disney.
The older brother?
I would be no, actually I would be either the black guy
Oh, okay.
or actually I think I would most want to be Hiro, like the main character, because he
Yeah.
has Baymax, and he has like a super cool like like just I don't know, I guess it's tough, like like it's cool, he's smart, and he has a Baymax. Like who doesn't want a Baymax? Like
That's to
even
me.
though he like died
Fair.
technically,
Fair
but
point.
he built him again. But
Are
yeah,
reborn.
yeah. Goals. I don't know.
Get some sleep. Get a sleep schedule.
Yeah,
Oh,
I guess I have
that'd be a very
very
nice one for Cam.
I have very short-term goals right now because yeah, like just school and stuff has been such a impediment for me. Like literally like my goal for goals for right now are like finish the projects that I have so I can get some sleep and be able to fit everything that I want to fit into the week and sleep. I don't know if I can stress that enough, but sleep is one that I really would like. But also I guess I would say a goal that I have consistently would be get people to play basketball, because I'm always down for basketball. Like even after practice, I'll be like, who's trying to hoop? And then yeah.
Sounds like some shade.
Yeah. I two people in here
Huh?
specifically.
Mom, are you hearing this?
What's going on? What?
Bro, I'm always down for basketball, and oh my gosh, I'll text Nick, and he won't get back to me until like 5 hours later.
You don't
You always
like
text me when I'm at work.
Or he'd be like, I'll let you know, and you never let me know.
You don't even text me.
Bro, I do. You'd be like, I don't want
You don't
to.
even text
I
me.
don't really feel like it.
You don't even text
Bro,
me.
I used to text you like all the time, be like, yo, you trying to hoop? And you'd be like, no, I don't
Cameron.
really feel like you got time. Like, yeah, I got time, but I just don't really know if I want to do it.
Cameron, the other day, well, I think Darren
You popped out.
initiated it.
You popped out.
I
You
popped
popped
out.
out.
I did
I
pop out.
I asked.
The last
initially for
time when
everything.
we played in Olney, I was the one who said, "Let's go hoop."
Yeah, and I got everybody else together.
You did not.
I got
okay. Don't lie. For one, I was with Richard. Number two,
You were
I
with
hit
Rich,
you
okay.
up. I hit up Owen.
okay.
The only person you contacted, or I mean, I had him in mind, but I think you just got to him first. Was Nick.
and Derek and my brother.
Derek wasn't there. I didn't tell Darren because low key.
Oh, I don't think he could go. And Darren. I asked Darren.
Okay, so you got two, and then I held
Three.
the other.
3.
Your brother doesn't count. He's
He
with
does
you.
count. No,
He's
but like
with
he
you.
has,
You know
He
how
has-
hard
he
it
has
is
a
to get
schedule.
siblings to do things with you?
yeah, it's
Bro.
he has a life. Like, and that's not just
Bro,
because I live with him.
first
Doesn't mean
off-
it's like
First off, basketball is no. The only reason
That's
why
what
I say
Nick does.
the only reason why I say he
still
doesn't
he has a
count
life.
is because you are like, and okay, so then I take that back. I was with Richard, right? I was already with Richard. So for me
Okay.
to say that like I got Richard, like I would say like that doesn't like necessarily count. I'm talking about like actually having to reach out to people. Like
Well,
I
I had to reach out to him.
to Owen, bro. Your brother lives down the
So like I
down
like
the door.
so
That made no
like,
sense.
he,
Then
Down
why
the
is
hall.
it so serious?
he's not always home, and
I
I'm
don't
not always
know.
home. Yeah, we're not
Why does it
always like
matter?
together. Like I have my own room.
Bro, I'm saying, if you came up to me and told me that, I don't know, man, just that, I don't know.
Bro, like he's my brother, but like he's not like mine. Like I'm not my like he has a
At the
life.
end of
Like
the
I have to get him still.
At the end of
I
the
also,
day,
I also have to drive him. So
at the end of the day, you don't hit me up to play basketball. That's my
But I
point right
used
now.
to.
Now,
oh my goodness, I used to.
nah, really. Don't lie.
I did.
Don't lie. I would.
I'd be like
pop
trying
out,
to go play. You'd be like, not really. I'm not really,
bro.
not really feeling it
There
today.
are some times where I will say that I'll be laying in bed
Uh huh.
or on the couch,
Uh huh.
and it'd be like a Saturday or whatever,
Uh huh.
and I get a message, and I look at it, and I think to myself, do I really want to move?
I can respect that.
The answer is no.
I
don't
can't,
wanna
bro.
move.
If I'm chilling, like, and someone just like tips me up to go like do something, I'd be like especially something
just
that's
don't
like
wanna move.
that's active. I'd be like, let's go.
And you guys tell the truth that you're not you're like, oh yeah, I don't want to move.
Yes, he
I'd
does.
be like,
He
nah, I
does
don't
say
wanna
that.
pop out.
He, like, as,
Yeah.
I'd be like,
I'd
are
be
you
like,
sure?
I have
He'd be
homework.
like,
I don't want
yes.
to move.
No, like he'll be upfront. He'll be like, which I appreciate. I honestly appreciate. He'll be like, I
Yeah,
have the time, but like I don't feel like getting up.
I
I'd be
got
like,
no reason to
bro.
lie to people. I got no reason.
I appreciate
to make
that.
up
I
an
appreciate that.
excuse.
I definitely will lie
Nowadays,
to people.
I'm looking to get out. Like I like.
Yeah, once school ends, I'm definitely trying to get out
So
more.
if I hit y'all up, actually Nick, you're capping because even when school ends, I hit you up and you're still saying that. Wilmer, if I hit you up, will you come out?
Yeah, I'll come out.
All right,
I'll
bet.
come out too, Cam.
That's so cap. I had to come to you last time
Bro, I used to
What
be
you
at the
talking
rec
about?
every weekend, bro.
in the cut. That
Anyway.
one court in the cut, bro. I remember that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I invited you to that though.
Yeah, I asked you though. I had to ask you. You're like, I'm about to go out with like 5 friends. I'd be like, okay, you tell me what it was. I had to find it for an hour, and it's a whole thing with Derek.
Can't help it that you can't follow directions.
all right. You didn't tell me exactly what it was though. You did tell me exactly what it was.
Y'all play Fortnite without me.
Oh, well,
I
there's no
mean,
left
I'm
out.
a
Bro,
little-
it was like for
I'm a little butthurt about that. I ain't gonna lie.
it was like for an hour after my
I'm
project.
just saying.
Or I was kind of doing it during also.
It'd be
Does
nice to
anyone
play
still
something.
play Fortnite?
I
Bro, I'm trying to get back into it. Like all I
Do
play.
you want to
is
play
2K.
Wilmer?
Yeah, I'm down. All I play is
One-
Take it down.
2K.
One more person to
Brahman,
carry
let's
is not too
go.
much.
Oh, never.
You
played
said one more
Fortnite.
person to carry.
Yeah.
I mean, you're right. Like,
Yeah.
you're right. Like, I'm not the best, but I have my moments.
It's okay.
I be having my moments.
I have my moments too. Like he carries me, but like not too heavy when I get into it.
You play on Xbox, right,
Me?
Nick? Yeah. I
Oh,
know Cam has a PS5.
He's a PC player.
Not anymore. Since I built my PC.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I did
He's a sweat.
not. Wow, so you be
I am not a sweat. I don't play the game like that enough.
That's crazy. Anybody else got anything to say?
Can I ask why I was invited on today?
Oh, because Darren's not here. Look, I
Okay.
got no reason why.
Alright,
And we had a conversation yesterday during Fort about it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we just talk about it. So
I didn't know
Yeah.
you were going. Look, dude. He said, "Can I get Nick?" I was like, "Shoot, man, shoot your shot, bro."
I
Let me
didn't
answer
ask.
first.
I said
I appreciate the
I'm gonna
invitation.
go get Nick. I said I'm gonna do it, and I called.
I thought you meant your brother, and then you said Laludez, and I was like, okay,
Yeah, I said
cool,
Laludez.
smooth.
I always have to clarify that for some
Yeah,
reason.
Darren, wherever you are, I'm looking the camera,
Bro,
and you can zoom in as I say this. You didn't respond. I hope everything's okay.
you probably got some.
But answer your phone, bro. We talked about this last week. Answer the phone. All right, guys. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe on our YouTube. Please leave a review on Apple Podcast and Spotify. It'd be greatly appreciated. Oh, I just got okay. Nick, want to give a shout out or anything? Give a follow or.
I mean, if you want, you can follow me at nick.lulu on Instagram. But other than that, not really. I mean, not famous like you guys.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm pretty sure our aunts and mothers and grandmothers listen to this, but it's all good. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Follow us on our social medias. Instagram is z.sweet. Twitter z_sweet. TikTok and YouTube is just z_sweet. Once again, guys, much appreciated. Thanks for the support. And we'll see you on the flip side. Peace.